Good afternoon. This is Coach Rodriguez, head boys soccer coach. I hope everybody's having a great day. Uh, Today, I would like to introduce the Rockdale Tigers soccer team. First, I want to thank Coach Brooks for his constant support, driving us around, and for doing such a great job with the JV team. I really appreciate his dedication and hard work. For his first year in charge of a soccer team, he did an outstanding job. Um, I would also like to thank our student coach, Carlos Martinez. He made a lot of things happen for us this year, and he was a big part during our off season and also during our season. Um, we will start with our JV. So we had around 24 kids in our off season, and we were sure how many would join us after football. So having a JV team wasn't a sure thing until the end of November. We had 46 kids constantly show the first week of practice, so we decided to make our JV team. Our first JV team, I should say. The JV team and Coach Brooks had an outstanding season with a record of 5 wins, 7 losses, and 2 ties. We didn't have a lot of games due to deciding it on it late, but nevertheless, the boys played hard and showed a lot of potential, giving everyone a competitive game. Having a JV really elevated the competition for our varsity kids. There are kids who can possibly play the varsity role next year. The boys had a lot of fun, competed, and enjoyed themselves this season. We saw a lot of growth in the group, and we're excited to see what they can do in the future. And now here's our Rockdale Tigers 23-24 boys varsity soccer. We started the program in 2017-18. We played as a club for the first year. After that, we had been part of the UIL for 6 seasons, where the Tigers made 3 playoff appearances. Last year was one of the toughest years we had, going 1-17 and no district wins. It's quite an accomplishment that the same group of kids managed to turn things around for us this year, making this the most successful season we had since we started, with a preseason record of 9 wins, 2 losses, and 2 ties, losing to Madisonville both times in their tournament, a district record of 8 wins and 4 losses, securing the 3rd spot and going toe-to-toe with the top teams in the state, getting a win over Taylor, Manor, LaGrange, and Giddings for the first time in our school history. A warm-up win over Burnett and a playoff loss. The boys ended the season with 18 wins, 7 losses, and 2 ties, also scoring 49 goals with 36 assists and only 21 goals against, of which 9 of those goals were from Madisonville at their tournament. We only had 13 solo goals, which shows how well this group worked together. This season was for the books, and it sets the tones for the upcoming one and every other after that. I know the boys really enjoy themselves this year, and they are hungry for more. I really enjoy being part of this family, and we're excited to see what is to come. Campeones, champions. The boys had a very successful tournament season, first winning the alumni trophy, then taking a trip to Madisonville, where we found ourselves playing at a different level. With 2 wins and a loss to the host, we managed to make the semifinals, beating the top-ranked team, Livingston, 2-1. In the final, we gave Madisonville a fight, and it wasn't until the very end where they beat us. The boys placed second, and they received their first trophy. The Blue and Gold tournament was special. It was the first tournament we'd hosted. The boys came out strong and beat Cameron, Lulin, and Marlin in the regular phase. The semifinal, it seemed that it was taken out of a movie. We were losing 1-0 to Jarrow early in the second half when everything seemed lost. We only had 1 minute left on the clock. We took a shot inside the box, and one of the Jarrow kids slapped the ball out of the goal, not the goalkeeper. So it was a handball. They gave us a penalty. Wilmer scored the penalty to tie the game, and we took them to a shootout. We beat Jero in the semifinals of our tournament in PKs. Riley had some big saves, and Jose Orellana made the winning goal. We advanced to the final, and in the final, we beat Lago Vista 2-0 and claimed our first championship. The playoffs. Not my favorite memory, but indeed one of the best. I'm very proud of how the boys finished the game and couldn't have asked for more. I'm happy that it happened and I got to experience it with this group of kids. I know the boys deserve more, but that's the beauty of the game. After 2 years and UIL making our district harder and harder every year, the boys did the unthinkable to get this playoff spot. So I'm very proud of their hard work. Now I would like to call on my roster. I will be starting with my freshmen. As you will notice underneath some of these students, they have some awards they received from the 4A District 24. And my number 0, Jalen Brana. Number 1, Luis Lopez. Number 8, Fernando Pacheco. These were our 3 freshmen on the team. We share these kids with the JV team. When the JV didn't have a game, they will take part of varsity games. We're really excited to see what the boys will do in the upcoming years. And now our sophomores. Number 2, Cesar Rodriguez. Number 3, Jesus Luna Herrera, with an honorable mention All-District and academic All-District. Number 6, Gerardo Hernandez. Number 16, Eduardo Rivera, with a second team All-District and an academic All-District. Number 17, Wilmer Sorto, with a co-midfield Player of the Year for District 24 and a first team All-District. Number 19, Angel Rivera, with a co-offensive Player of the Year for District 24 and a first team All-District. Number 20, Christian Mata, with a second team All-District. These are our sophomores. We are very excited to see what they can do these upcoming years. The maturity and the growth they showed this year played a big part. Next year, they will be juniors, and there is a lot of potential. And now our juniors. Number 10, Daniel Castillo, with a first team All-District. Number 13, Dominic Gomez. Number 14, Pedro Tenorio, with second team All-District. Number 18, Kevin Valdivia, with my first team All-District. Both of my center backs. Our juniors were also a big part of this year's success. We had a top scorer in the mix and the best pair of center backs in the district. Next year will be crucial for us to receive their experience in leadership, as they will need to step up into a leadership role. And now our seniors. This is a very special group for me personally. I watched most of these kids grow into the sport since Pee Wee soccer. Some have been with me for all 4 years, and some had tagged along later on. And I really wish I had more time together with these guys. For these athletes, experience our first 2021 playoff run, and I'm happy the rest of them got to experience it this year. There's a lot of character within the group, leadership, perseverance, tenacity, fight, you name it. but most importantly, the way they treat each other like a family. It really helped the younger guys come together and treat each other the same. For that, I would always be grateful for setting a great example. Number 4, Diego Garza, second team All District. Number 5, Jose Tenorio. Number 7, Daniel Rodriguez, with Co-Utility Player of the Year for District 24 and first team All District. Number 9, Jesus Bocanegra, with an honorable mention All District. Number 11, Jose Orellana, with first team All District. Number 12, Saint Medrano, with an honorable mention All District and Texas High School Coaches Association second team Academic All State. 92 and above for his whole senior career. Number 15, Lorenzo Rivera. Number 25, Riley Spears, with first team All District, Academic All District, and Texas High School Coaches Association second team Academic All State. Another one with 92 and above for his whole high school career. These are the seniors. Thank you guys for giving me some of the best years of my coaching career, through the good and the bad. I appreciate and cherish every moment. I know I don't have much to offer, but you guys learned something. I hope you guys learned something good from me. And wherever life takes you, you give it your best. Before our soccer awards, I would like to point out some accomplishments that happened this season with new school records for the regular season. Wilmer Sorto broke the assist record with 15 assists this year. Riley Spears broke the clean sheet record with 10 clean sheets. The clean sheet is like 0 goals in a game. Also, Riley Spears broke the most saves records with 182, and this was before Burnett and Lorena. And Daniel Rodriguez broke the record of most steals with 193. There are some impressive numbers that most definitely will leave a mark. And now for our Rockdale Tigers Soccer Awards. We added a few this year. Sometimes deciding these can be difficult, especially when things go well. I know everybody on this roster is deserving of something. We put in a lot of hard work and dedication. I also know that these boys are aware that it would have been difficult to accomplish what we accomplished this year without the family, without the whole team. Any of these guys on the roster could have replaced anyone, and I think everyone was very competitive. That helped us perform like we did. That was one of the main things. And first, I would like to introduce the newcomer of the year. And this year we have a co-newcomer of the year with Fernando Pacheco and Jalen Brana. Both Fernando and Jalen were two of our freshmen. Fernando has great vision to play in the midfield, and he has a lot to offer next year. He works hard and takes advantage of the opportunities he was given. Jalen joined us this year with no soccer background. When I recruited Jalen, I saw a great field player, but as time passed and he showed interest to play goalie, we gave him the chance. He instantly became the JV starter and had a few minutes on the varsity team. We are excited to see Fernando and Jalen what they can accomplish next year. Next, we have our defensive MVP, and our defensive MVP is Kevin Valdivia. Kevin Groves this year was outstanding. From a rough time last year and coming to the decision to switch positions in order for him to get more minutes was crucial for us this year. Kevin had an outstanding work rate on the back line, giving the defense security and making big saves. Kevin also scored a couple goals as he added his offensive experience. I think out of our district on our back line, we like these guys kind of agree that we probably have the best center backs. So it was one of those things. We have really good kids back there. And now we have our offensive MVP. This year we also have a co-offensive offensive MVP, and our offensive MVP are Daniel Castillo and Angel Rivera. Offensively, Daniel and Angel were our biggest providers this year with a combined total of 20 goals and 10 assists in the regular season. Daniel had 12 goals and 3 assists, not counting the 2 goals he scored against Burnett. He had a very strong start, scoring 9 goals before district and then made some important goals in district play. Angel had 8 goals and 7 assists, which was the opposite than Danny, starting at a bit slow on the goals before district with 3, but then scoring 5 important goals in the district play. Angel was also our second top assister this year with 7 assists. And now for our most valuable player. We also have a co of MVP with Riley Spears and Wilmer Sorto. Since joining the soccer program his sophomore year, Riley has always been a big provider for this team. Serving as a solo team captain this year, he showed his teammates a lot of class, leadership that went a long way. Not only his teammates appreciate his love for the game, but even rivals. I remember Riley telling me the Maynard kids wanted to take pictures with him at the end of the game. Riley had 10 clean sheets and made more than 182 saves if we count Burnett and Lorena game. He also had the respect and love of his teammates. His saves kept us in many games. His leadership and love for the family gave us the drive to keep pushing. Wilmer is a great athlete, not just for soccer, but I believe he could play anything if he wanted to. He's also very coachable and competitive. His size gave us an identity in the midfield, and his red hair wouldn't let him go unnoticed by the rivals. Wilmer was a big provider this year for the program, making 9 goals and 8 assists before district, and during district play providing 3 goals and 7 assists, making it a total of 12 goals and 15 assists, involving him in 27 of our 49 goals this year. His drive this year gave us the opportunity to accomplish a lot more. Those are our words. Just know that I'm very proud of everybody's hard work and dedication this year. I really enjoyed our season, and I miss every minute I got to spend with y'all. We will miss our seniors, but the show goes on, right? We have big shoes to fill next year, and we have to get started early. I'm confident that we can continue growing, keep working hard, and do your best. I hope you guys enjoy all of the family time we had. Those are the memories that will follow you for a lifetime. Thank you for being dysfunctional, but caring and treating each other like brothers, because we know every family isn't perfect, but you guys were perfect for me. So thank you all for letting me coach y'all and for letting me be part of this family. I wouldn't change it for anything. I hope you guys have a great day, and sorry for this being so long. Thank y'all.